What's up, folks? How's everybody doing today? This is Kevin, and today I'm at my folks' property, and they have this old little shed that me and my dad built together for storage, but it's been, basically we've abandoned it since the 80s and 90s, so it's kind of a capsule. No telling what's in here. Old video games, toys, comic books, magazines. It could have anything and everything. So today I volunteered myself by myself to go ahead and get in here. I understand that there's like possums, tacuaches, snakes, spider haven, so it's gonna be with some type of risk. It's dangerous. But I'm gonna dig in here and see what treasures I can find. I'm already winded because I've been moving stuff just to get to the front of it. So bear with me. Let's get in here and see what I can find. See you inside of that.
Y'all gotta move. Y'all gotta move. Give me some room. Give me some room. Give me the juice. How about the coupe? How about the coupe? How about the shoot?
It is bad in here. It's dirty. I can't believe how much crap is just... Guess you just forget because we have so many other storage units. But I had a feeling I had some stuff in this one.
All right, so I'm digging in a old, forgotten storage shed. I'm finding all kinds of old stuff. Nothing. Tattoo equipment. Forgot all about this. This place is covered in spiders. Fishing. Old VCR DVD player.
Alright, so as you see, I pulled out a couple of tubs. These are mostly magazines, and these two are actually cards. I won't go through them in detail on this video, but as you can see, a lot of basketball cards. But I collected everything. When I was a kid, I loved all sports: football, baseball, basketball. You can see Marvel here. I love collecting cards. Thousands of cards. But like I said, I won't go into detail. I'll actually show my more valuable ones on my collectible channel. But I just wanted to kind of give you a brief little run through of these cards I'm seeing off the top. I didn't take care of them like I should, but the ones that were more valuable, I did put them in glass or on the little plastics, so they stayed good. These are not in bad shape for the way I have them here. My comics also, they kind of not the best shape because of the way I stored them. But as you can see, there is a ton of cards.
Alright guys, so I went ahead and dug out what I thought was most eye-catching to me, I guess I could say. Now as you can see, my Nintendo needs to be cleaned up. I doubt it. I don't know if it'll work. I have all the wires, I have the controller, I've got a few games. I know I had more games in this, but some of the stuff, some of the area of that shed I just couldn't get to. But I've got some real cool stuff. Let's see. This right here, like these cards, maybe I'll just go through them on my collectible channel. But I've got
You see basketball there, but I've got basketball, baseball, football, Marvel. See, there's some, these right here in the, that are locked up in the glass and the plastic. These are like 60s, 70s, 80s. I think this one's even older. Some of you baseball guys, some people don't like baseball, but these were valuable even when I collected them in the 80s and 90s. I think that one might be a 70s card. Sorry, I'm shaking. It was a lot more work than I cared to. I know that is not that old. We added to this shed, but we never took out, so the stuff in the back is from the 80s, 90s. That's a cool collection, Star Wars collection book. I know a lot of you probably have it that are hardcore Star Wars vintage collectors. I used it many times. Here's a magazine. That is actually a 1977 Star Wars magazine. Very cool. It's still in good shape, even though I didn't really store it that well. There's an old Captain America Falcon comic book. It's been a while since I've seen that. Here's some wires, accessories, some old toys. I'll probably go through them a lot better on another video, just because this is already probably dragging on so long. And here, this is terrible. I know it's disgusting. Everything is in this condition. But it's funny because you can see the very last game I played on this in the 80s, or whenever I stopped. I got this when it came out, I think 85. So anyway, let me clean this up and then let's take a quick look at it and see how it does. Alrighty, so here's the original Nintendo NES. 3 games that I was able to recover from our storage shed, which is basically a time capsule. So we're going to end this video by testing out these games really quick, and then that'll be it, guys. Alright folks, so it actually took a while to get them to play. I had to blow the hot air inside the console and then scrape the edge of the game cartridge up against the inside of the body. You know how it is. But as you can see here, it played well. I got all 3 games to play. All 3 gave me a hard time starting, but they did play eventually. So I'm very excited to have this running, because now I'll concentrate more on collecting these vintage cartridges. I've always wanted to, but I didn't want to go out and buy a new NES console knowing I had one, maybe even 2 in storage somewhere. I think I have a second one as well. So as you can see, these games are pretty crazy. I love the graphics from back then. They bring a lot of good memories from my childhood. These kind of games, I had several of these, like where you play against other countries in the Olympics, and all these racing games. Oh, so many good ones from the NES. I know the graphics are terrible, but they were just so much fun. So anyway, guys, I hope these bring back good memories for you as well. I had a lot of toys that I pulled out today, cards. I'll be going over those at a later time, but this is the Tattoo Toy Hunter reminding you, never give up that hunt. Pew, 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 pew. Y'all take care, guys. Peace.